Hello, we are live. It's Leon Street in the house alongside my co-host.
I'm Jack Rogers.
And we are pleased to have you here. It is Ask the Young Cow. It's that time on a Wednesday afternoon here in the UK where we bring you the digital marketing and small business hustle. So we've got another interesting topic today. Might be short, but nonetheless, it's going to have some value that you guys can use out there to help you grow your business, your small business, or even if you're working in a team as part of a marketing team or you are the marketing team in the business, this should help you. Now, today's topic, let's load up the trusty presentation. Say trusty. Look, Jack, it's not working. Here we go. So we're going to jump into the title somehow. Yeah, technology. Yeah. So today is why you should create and share your presentations and PDFs online. Now, if you're a small business and you are into growing traffic and leads into your business, this is definitely for you. Before we get into the details, remember every Wednesday, 1 p.m. UK time, #ATYC, we are live. And then after this, or the live session, the video will be available on YouTube where you can add comments underneath the video in the comments box. And if you have any further questions, put them in there alongside the comments, or you can get us on Twitter, the #ATYC. Ground rules done.
Ground rules.
Good. Okay. So let's move on. So what do you need to know basically? Over to you, Jack.
Yeah.
My throat's not well today.
Okay, so what you need to know. So we've got the agenda for the Hangout today. We've got why document sharing, the benefits of document sharing, how to create your own, and what resources do you need to achieve this.
Okay, well said there, Jack. Okay, so I'm going to go back to face. As I said, I'm not too good today. Got a bit of a sore throat. I'm holding some man flu down right now, but I'm getting through with power. Before we go any further, actually, if you're into soccer, I'm only saying this for anybody watching this outside of the UK, because otherwise it's known as
football.
Yeah, our man Wayne Rooney hit the 50 mark yesterday. I've got to shout out props to him. It's not an easy thing to hit. And whilst, I don't think he's the greatest striker we've ever had. Might be a bit controversial there. He's got the greatest number of goals.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it's a great landmark to have. And so I just want to send a shout out to the English football team. How about that? Because we kicked somebody's butt yesterday, in particular Switzerland. And on their team, there's a guy called Shaqiri who plays for Jack's team in Stoke. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, on that note, we'll carry on. Okay, so back to the presentation. I'm going to let Jack give you a bit more introduction onto what document sharing is.
Yeah, so document sharing, you can share presentations online. You can do this by simply uploading your slides as a PDF or PowerPoint and turn them into a beautiful online experience. You can view them on any of your chosen sites, or you can share them on any website with an embed code. So from top to bottom on the right, we've got SlideShare, Amaze, and that
SpeakerDeck.
SpeakerDeck.
That's the one. That's the one. It's trying to be elusive.
And so it says there that you can upload it as a PDF or PowerPoint. The PowerPoint option would be if you're using Microsoft Office and the PowerPoint, or if you're using a program such as OpenOffice or I think Google Sheets as well. I think if they are exported, it would be as a PDF.
Is it Sheets? Is that Excel or?
Yeah, that would be it. Oh no, not Sheets. So yeah, Google.
I ain't got a clue. There's a Google version in the Google.
Yeah, I've used it before. I think it's probably just called presentation.
Okay, yeah. So check it out. You can get access to a lot of free resources to build your presentations in the first instance. But we simply put PowerPoint in there because most people tend to know what we are talking about when it comes to presentations. Okay, so there's many more than what we've got listed here, and we have listed some links in the resources on the resource slide of this presentation, which we'll get onto later. But what I'd like to do is for Jack to take you through how you start.
Yeah, so what you can do, if you already have presentations available, you can just export them and save them as a PDF or PowerPoint, or you can create them in PowerPoint, OpenOffice, and the Google Documents version. Then what you need to do is sign up to one of the sites we suggested, which would be SlideShare, Amaze, or SpeakerDeck. You then upload your presentation. You then have to fill in descriptions, titles, tags. So tags are what people would search for to find your presentation. Then once you've uploaded them and made them live, you can use the embed code to place them on your website or place them on social media such as Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Google+.
Cool. Okay, anything else? Oh yeah, there is, although on the example we're showing you how to embed, there is the WordPress shortcode, which just allows you to just drop that straight into a WordPress post or page. But equally, you can use the embed code, that should still work. Right, I think on that note, we can probably move on. So the key point here is that it's typically quite straightforward to get your content online. Now, what we're going to do is just go through some benefits, and I'm going to hand back over to you, Jack, because I just think you've got a great speaking voice.
Great. So yeah, you can gain exposure and get a greater reach for marketing, and it's also a way to build your brand online. So how do people use the PowerPoint and document sharing? So you can use them for blog entries, and you can repurpose your PowerPoint content. And what this means is when you upload a PowerPoint, I'm not too sure about PDF, but I'm sure PDF would work in the same way because text can be read. SlideShare in particular creates some transcript of your PowerPoint. So it'll go from numbers 1 to how many slides you've got, and it will actually copy the text into text format that you can copy back. And then you can repurpose this into a blog entry where you can also embed the PowerPoint as well. You can also post them on social media. So you've got Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Google+. So these will link back to the SlideShare page.
Yep.
And the good thing with that is even though it's posted on social media, you can still track your analytics and see how many people are still viewing your PowerPoint.
Yep.
You've got SEO, backlinks, and free traffic. So when you upload your PowerPoint, if you have any links on there, they are actually clickable on the SlideShare player. So obviously this will give you backlinks and positive backlinks back to your website.
Yeah.
And you've got sales funnel activity towards landing pages.
Yeah, so same kind of thing. If you've got links in your presentations and they're in your SlideShare player, people can click on the links, and it might be very useful, especially if you're pushing people into some kind of sales funnel or landing page where, I don't know, you're either selling a product or getting people to opt in or watch a video. So, you know, there are ways to use this as another channel for pulling people into your business. Carry on, Jack.
Yep, so we've got add YouTube videos to the presentation to enhance the value. This is something we do with all our slide shares.
Yep.
Once we've done the hangout that you're watching now, we upload the PowerPoint to SlideShare, and we add the video before the first slide and after the very last slide, just so it gives people more opportunity to watch the video and get all the information that we can't pack all into a PowerPoint. Because obviously, like these bullet points we're going through now, there's a lot more explanation to them, or else you'd end up with a slideshow that's over 50 slides in there. I don't think that'll be very engaging.
Don't you? I think you've got the voice to engage, Jack. Yeah. Jack has that voice to engage you, that Stoke accent. And I think the point is when you add the YouTube videos, it just adds a bit of extra value to your presentation. So you're obviously giving people more than they're expecting. So there's probably good content in your presentation anyway, but obviously if there's somebody there in video talking about it, just adds a bit more of an extra dynamic to what you're producing and sharing. Okay, on to the next one, Jack.
Yep, so we've got it's non-technical. So if you've already created your PowerPoint, saved it, that's probably the most technical thing you'll do, because once you get on SlideShare, it's as simple as filling in field boxes with the title of the SlideShare, the description, the tags like I mentioned earlier, the terms that people would search for to find that presentation. And it's just a simple upload button where you find the PowerPoint on your document, click it, open it, and that's uploaded. And then once you've made sure you've filled in all the description, it'll give you a green bar at the bottom, which will tell you how strong you've set your PowerPoint up and whether it's going to be optimized enough for people to find.
Yeah.
And then you click save, and that's pretty much the routine and the steps. So it's not very technical.
Mm-hmm.
And you've also got global content distribution, so it's a website that can be reached and is viewed all across the world.
Cool.
So you aren't just specific to one country.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm just going to jump back in there, and I think that the whole point is that once you start looking at the SlideShare presentations, you'll see that there's a lot of great use for them, as we pointed out in the benefits. Embedding them into your blogs can add an extra bit of engagement for people reading a blog, especially if you summarize it into a nice kind of mini presentation, which visually just allows people to skim through whatever the content is on your blog. You've got the other suggestions that Jack's talking about in terms of adding videos to them, and really it can help to really bolster your brand online. And so you might either start out with a presentation, or maybe you started out with a blog and you've turned the blog into a presentation, or you've got the presentation, now you can turn that into a blog. But the key point is that when you're in the midst of digital marketing, especially online with your internet marketing, the whole point of your content is that really, if it's good enough, you should be able to repurpose it. So whether you're creating a video, whether you're creating a presentation, a blog, what else, Jack? An infographic.
Yeah, an infographic.
Yeah. Whether you've turned that video audio into a podcast, whether you're doing something live like this Hangout to explain it, there are so many ways that you can take one piece of content or a subject or topic or title and repurpose it into many other areas that actually engage people at different levels and different audiences. And so really it's just another side note there. Now let me see if I can just get the video a bit clearer. There. Just make sure you've got the full effect of my glasses in, you know. But the key thing is really do look at document sharing, slide share, and so on. And what I'm going to do is just jump back into the presentation just so you can see the resources that we've pulled together for you. And these will go into the description on the YouTube video as well, if you are looking at using SlideShare and sharing your presentations. So the first one is check out our channel on SlideShare. And so you've got the link there. There's a link there to Quora, which gives you some alternatives to SlideShare, so do check them out. But we've also listed a few here. You can check out Emaze, the SpeakerDeck, and another one called Prezi. I'd actually say Prezi is one of my favorites when it comes to creating slides, because it's got some really cool animation features that can take your presentation from the kind of bog standard PowerPoint into something that really wows people, I'd say. Is that right?
With that, yeah.
So check them all out. They're there to be used. Some are free, some are paid, but the best thing to do is just have a look and then decide for yourself which one is right. And I think at that point, you'll be able to put some stuff out there, share it on the likes of SlideShare, Emaze, or SpeakerDeck, and, you know, maybe you'll start to get the kind of benefits that we've had. I mean, one particular SlideShare that we have, I can't remember if I've still got it up. It was how to
boost your brand online using YouTube
and AdWords. That's the one. Yeah. So how to boost your brand online using YouTube and AdWords. Now that one's got something like 220 views. I was trying to see if I still had it open, but it doesn't matter. It's definitely something that we hadn't planned on in terms of the numbers that were coming through. But what I would say is it's also got 14 likes. So obviously people are liking it. There are 16 downloads. So, you know, just from a piece of content that we recorded as a live hangout where our YouTube channel is growing, but actually we're finding growth in other areas as well that we really hadn't planned on. And that's just down to repurposing. And so the whole point today is kind of look at it. It's another opportunity for you. So I think on that note, we're going to jump back into the presentation and move on. So as I pointed out here, I can say the last bit.
Yeah.
Conclusion. You now have an insight into presentation and document sharing. And remember, we're here to help. If you need any help, or you just want to ask a question, or you've got a comment, please leave it underneath the video on YouTube. If you want to get us on Twitter, make sure you use the hashtag ATYC. We will reply to them, so it is there for you to use, and we're always here to help people who want to step up to that next level, small business owners, entrepreneurs. That's the kind of thing that we do each and every Wednesday, 1 p.m. UK time. Now, is there anything else that you'd like to add to this, Jeff?
No, I think we've gone through
Okay.
most of
Yeah, I think it's quite comprehensive because it can be a big topic, but actually it can be summarized quite quickly in the way that we put it together. The key thing is, if you haven't got a presentation, put something together. It can just be like 5 slides, 10 slides, nothing huge, and it could just be a title and a picture on each slide. So therefore, actually, it could just be something that visually you might be able to engage people a lot faster, and then add a link at the beginning, maybe at the end, push people into a sales funnel. You never know, you might actually end up with some good leads from it. And so go out there, test it, and see what kind of response you get back. So let's just close out then. I've got to hand over to you, Jack. I want you to close out today.
Yeah, okay. So if you want to ask us a question, use hashtag ATYC on Twitter, or use the Twitter handle at YoungCalUK. And we're live every Wednesday at 1 p.m. UK, and it's normally both of us. But if not, it'll be one of us if the other one isn't available.
Yeah, so no Skyving, Jack.
Yeah, no Skyving.
All right, so once again, just want to say thank you very much for watching. Please let us know if you have any questions. Digital marketing, internet marketing, marketing in general, small business. We're here to help. I'm Leon Street and he is
Jack Rogers.
And we're out of here. Thank you for watching. Take care.